is not the first song. Just think we're local.
הנה מה טובו מנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טובו מנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, 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 שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב עיניים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב עיניים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
On this night of blessings and curses, we choose blessing. In the Torah, it's blessings and curses. The older you get, the more things ache. I know my crowd. Naturally, witnessing so much of life, we've seen our share of tsaros, but there is something to be said for having made the journey, traversing time, experiencing it all, the sweetness and the sadness together. So in celebrating our 36-plus year members, and I could say plus, we'll do the count later on, we affirm the truth that belies the passage of time. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Who better to attest, as we have more than doubled in size over 36 years? Our religious school tripled. The B'nai Mitzvah, the first year I came, were 14. What do we got this coming year? 65 this coming year. Yep, well, there's a twofer on B'nai Mitzvah. It's great, it's great. We remain still the same Larchmont Temple, a congregational family where every person has a place, a multi-generational congregation where the church itself is sacred, a temple of fixers trying to make our corner of the world a little more whole, and a warm, welcoming covenant community that feels like home. This Shabbat, what a blessing to be who we are. We kindle the lights of Shabbat. I thought we were going to go back to the song. It was so good, though. I was ready for Hini Matam. We kindle the lights of Shabbat. Our B'nai Mitzvah and moms, come on up as we turn to page 120 in your prayer books.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who will behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner, Shel Shabbat.
turn the page as we rise for Kiddush. Come over here, come over here. One cup. All right, hold this cup together. Hold it together, it's cool.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava u'bratzon hilchilanu zikaron l'maseh bereshit ki hu yom techila lemikrae kodesh zecher l'tziat mitzrayim ki banu v'charta be'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat.
Don't take a sip yet, wait.
Amen.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
You drink that, you drink that. Is it good? Is it good? No? Is it bad? All right. All right, you guys did that.
No.
On 142, we greet the Sabbath angels. Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei, Zeichem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh, Baruch Hu.
On 130, L'chuna Ranana, written by a previous cantor. Let's see if you can guess.
Lehun ranena.
Adonai,
Adonai.
Maria,
Naria.
Tzurishenu,
Litzuyishenu.
Kadmafana,
Ekad mafana.
Adonai,
Bitoda.
is my hero,
Vizvirot.
Maria,
Naria lo.
Kiel Gadol, Adonai, Umelech Gadol, Ha'olim. Ramdanana,
Lehun ranena.
Adonai,
Adonai.
Maria, Litzurishenu.
Feel free to do the echo with us.
Come, let us sing
Oh, come, let us sing
unto God.
unto God.
Sing joyfully
Sing joyfully
to our source of strength.
to our source of strength.
We come near to
We
God
come near to God
with thanksgiving.
with thanksgiving.
Our voices
Our voices
loud with song.
loud with song. For
Adonai
is
is
a
a
great
great
God. Exalted is God above all. Lehun ranena. Adonai. Naria litzuyishenu. Naria. Naria litzuyishenu. Naria one more time. Naria litzuyishenu.
Your course in 1997.
Wow.
You can hear it on the oldies station. On 138, L'Chadodi, we'll sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. Remember, when we get to the last verse, we face the rear door to greet the presence of Shabbat. But after that, look around and greet somebody, say a Shabbat Shalom, let them know you're glad they're here. L'Chadodi.
Lechadodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala. Penei Shabbat nekabela, Shahamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, Hishmi'anu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shemo tiferet v'litila. Lechadodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki hi mekor haberacha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof maaseh b'machshava tchila. Lechadodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, ki va'orech u'mi'ori, uri shir daberi, evornai alayich nigla. Lechadodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. chala. Lecha dudi likra kala. Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dudi likra kala. Penei Shabbat nekabela.
So, I don't hear this at all. So, not to break up the sacred schmooze fest, but there will be plenty more time. We rise together for Baruch, page 146. Remain standing, reading together atop 149. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. 152.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, ושבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Emet. So, what would a service be celebrating our double Chai Plus members without at least one good responsive reading, right? We turn to page 157 and we read responsively. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth. From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way. Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed. (158)
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש.
and on 162. We rise together as one community for our tefillah, our central standing prayer, page 166.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu. Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Bekonei Hakol, Bezocher Chastei Avot V'imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah. Ata gibor leolam Adonai, mechaye hakol ata rav lehoshia, morid hatal, mechalkel chayim bechesed, mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim berofei cholim, umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar micha mocha bal gevurot umido melach melech memit umechaye umatzmiach Yeshua b'ne'eman atal hachayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, ukdoshim b'chol yom yahalelu chasela. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. I don't know what page we're on.
I've fallen down on the job, page 176.
Thank you. That's what this prayer is about. Thank yous.
Rabbi Levi Yitzchak of Berdichev was once looking around the town square, and everywhere he looked, people were rushing by in this direction and that. Finally, after a few moments, he called out to one man, "What are you rushing so for?" The man replied, "I'm running to make a living. I have to go to work." Rabbi Levi Yitzchak responded to him, "What makes you so sure that your living is in front of you so that you have to rush so fast to catch up with it? What if it's behind you? Maybe you should stop and let it catch up with you." That's the gift of Shabbat, that after running around frantically all week, getting all the things done that we feel we must, and perhaps we must, we get a chance to pause, to let our life force, to let our soul, our blessings, our gratitude catch up with our weary bodies. We take a few moments now to think about those blessings that truly are the source of our life and to continue with our own individual prayers.
with so much brokenness around us, within our peoplehood, around the world, we rise, if we're able, for two prayers, hoping for healing and peace from the same root. First, our prayer for the state of Israel. God of old, we know the price of safety, we know the cost of security, we know the dangers ahead. This is not easy, this is not desired, and yet we cannot be held captive to hatred and violence. How much longer shall we wait? Source of peace, help us fill the world with peace. Inspire us to be the Israel that brings goodness, blessing, grace, kindness, and compassion to all the world.
להיות עם חופשי בארצנו ארץ ציון וירושלים. להיות עם חופשי בארצנו ארץ ציון וירושלים.
And now our prayer for healing. Mi sheberach avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov v'imotenu Sarah v'karachov leah. May the one who blessed our mothers and fathers before us bring strength to those who struggle against sickness, all those who so long to be healed.
מי שברך אבותינו מקור הברכה לאמותינו. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We especially call to mind in hopes of healing Elise Silverman, Donna Bookstein, Brad Dembski, Eileen Mizzullo, Nora Gazinski, Rabbi Sarah Friedson, Steve Gutman, Michael Murphy, Jackie Pearsall, Frank, Kira Rutman, Jack Blumenfrucht, Millie Marmer, Irv Cohen, Kristen Harris, Jeffrey Amder, Barry Fenner, Abby Zatoun, Joanne Tobin, Ian Spear, Ariel Eden, Sam Phillip, Jody Kahn, Joseph Spinelli, Andy Rosenthal, Enid Elton, Dick Stone, Paul Wiggins, Stanley Tereski, Marlo Wiggins, Pat Ryan, and Jerry Gallner. Will anyone here add a name in hopes of healing?
מי שברך אמותינו מקור הברכה לאבותינו. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Amen. So this week's Torah is a little bit questionable. Like every week's Torah, it's the blessings and curses. It's Bechukotai, the last portion in the book Leviticus, and it starts out great. It's like you hit the Torah lottery. If you follow my laws and keep my commandments, I will grant you rain in due season, The earth shall yield its produce. You'll eat your fill of bread. Dwell securely in your land. If you keep going, it says, and the Boston Red Sox will win the pennant. Everything happens good in my book. That's the first, 10-ish verses. Then you get to verse 14. But if you do not obey me and do not observe my commandments, I will wreak misery upon you, consumption and fever. You will sow your seed to no avail. You'll be routed by your enemies. You shall flee, though none pursues. That's the good part. There are 33 more verses of curses. The first time I was ever in an Orthodox synagogue for this portion, on our honeymoon, we met Chaim and Heidi Freund. They didn't look like Orthodox Jews, but they were modern Orthodox Jews. His dad was in the jewelry business, so we went deep into Brooklyn. And it's this portion. And I've been sitting in this very big congregation. Emanuel Rackman was the rabbi, really a big deal. And they start reading the curses, and everybody starts talking to each other. Talking. So I was just about to enter rabbinic school, and I turned to Chaim and I said, is this what the Orthodox do? And he looked at me and he said, it's the Torah. And I didn't understand. They don't want to hear the curses because they're so horrendous. I mean, it's awful. It's awful. I mean, I can't even go into it. I can't even go into it. It's that bad that God's going to punish. So what is the problem with this? It's a conditional covenant. If you follow my laws, it's all going to go well. You don't. What's the problem? Life doesn't work that way. With all, right? Man plans, God laughs. It doesn't work that way. So here's the twist. You could translate the word if as when, which means when you follow my laws, you're going to feel better. The rabbis try. It doesn't work to me. I go to the Viktor Frankl route. The only thing that we really have control over is how we respond. No matter what we confront, no matter what challenge is facing us, no matter how difficult life is, because we all know there are some really wonderful people who have a hellish life, who have great tragedy, and there are some stunks who make it big and everything looks wonderful. It looks great. So it doesn't seem that there's justice in this world, at least not to our accounting. And so I think the only thing we know, the only thing that we can do is we control is how we respond to the challenges we face. Somebody dies before their time. Somebody gets sick. A business goes under. A kid's just not right. You can't adjust to the new situation in your life. You can just keep going. You keep going. It's hard. Life is not easy. But the reason we're here tonight is to help us know we don't ever need to go it alone. My friend Billy, a.k.a. Rabbi William Kenneth Dreskin, the now retired rabbi from Woodlands Community Temple, on my 18th anniversary, wrote this. And Billy's way too acquainted with life loss and tragedy. Life, as incredible and magnificent as it can be, can also hurt terribly. Dreams shatter, hope sinks, loved ones die. Sometimes the pieces can be put back together, sometimes they can't. We know so little about why life progresses the way it does, but what our faiths have taught us is that whether we frolic lightheartedly through the gleaming alabaster cities or we stumble despondently through the valley of the shadow of death, it is by holding on to one another that we make our journeys complete and we make our journey holy. This, by the way, is what Larchmont Temple is, a journey made triumphant by individuals coming together and walking hand in God's hand, to bring light and warmth and wisdom, to bring love to one another during the very best of times and during the very worst of times as well. What a gift to have our members here tonight of such long standing. All right, before I call you up, anybody 40 years. Raise your hand. Not 40 years old. I want to. All right, anybody here at Larchmont Temple 50 years? Raise your hand. Man, oh man, Shevetz, look at that, right? Right? Right, so Lynn Nydorf, Lynn Levy's cheating, okay? So, but that's okay, she's got it. Anybody here 60 years or more? Pooch, Lynn, Larry, look at that. Jane, right? Right? Frank, look at that. How great is that, right? So just realize this. We are the witness to what Larchmont Temple was and still is. I don't know how we're going to do this because the beamer may not be big enough, but it's okay. If you are celebrating 36 or more years, come up or close to the beamer so we can all share in a blessing. Come on up.
36.
Yeah, yeah.
First lady, come.
Just under the wire. I remember. It's great. It's great.
More people up here than down there.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, you become close. Yeah, it's just come close. It's great. It's great. It's wonderful. I love the people say, you may have the record, Pat. Were you here at the founding or no? Yeah. I think you were. But you were so little. You were little. You were a child. A 1-year-old. Yeah. 70's not bad. 70's not bad. Isn't that crazy? All right, just don't knock the candles over. Whatever you do, don't knock the candles over. All right? Everybody close, everybody come close. Everybody good? There's more. We got room. We got room. Just be comfortable. Whoever wants to go up, it's we got people coming. We got the Bernsteins back there. The Kaloses. Come on. Come on. I love it. I love it. This is great. It's great. No, it's great. It's great. This is wonderful. All right, here we go. No matter where you are, as long as we're connected, so hold somebody's hand, touch an arm, a shoulder, so we can share in blessing. All right? Here we go. I've got Susan Cheryl. Mi sheberach avotenu Avram Yitzchak Yaakov ve'imotenu Sarav Karachel v'leah. May the one who blessed our mothers and fathers before us bring blessing upon these pillars of our LT community, treasured members who are the foundation upon which we rest. As you understand where we're going, knowing full well where we have been, witness to the wonders and woes of LT's journey, and as temple leaders and wonderful members having guided us with vision and care, enabling us to make it to where we stand today, may you know our gratitude for helping our congregation become all we are. Growing up here, raising families here, growing older together, sharing many moments of joy and your share of sorrow, epitomizing what it means to be part of this place, embracing each other at times, holding each other up, having gone through it all together, modeling menschlichkeit, caring unconditionally. You've created this community of covenant, supporting one another, sustaining each other, reaching out heart to heart, offering the gift of your love. So may you receive in return the gifts you have given, appreciated, treasured for being who you are, builders of blessing who make LT feel like home. So with God's blessings far outweighing the curses, with health and wholeness a given, may we come together in celebration of the gifts you continue to give, of all you do and all you are, for decades of LT blessing yet to come.
Amen. We turn to the words of the priestly benediction that used to close every service, written by the original Cantor Edward Graham.
May God bless you and keep you. I was so much fun. May God deal kindly with you and be gracious unto you. May God's radiant presence shine upon you, from within you, from between you, and grant you peace. Amen.
Amen.
All right, we do. All right, I got to put my mic. Wait a minute. Just to tell you, just to let you know, up until now, we were giving out blankets with a special LT insignia. But thanks to Vivian Greenblatt and Amy Summer, we shifted to towels. So you're getting, I guess they're beach towels. They're probably beach towels. They're beach towels that we have outside for you to get, right? And it comes with a little pina colada and a thing. It's beautiful.
Blanket.
All right, get out of here. Go back to your seats.
First, I have to touch the door.
Go ahead. Just be careful.
That's what I understand.
You what?
I thought
And one of my old friends was. He felt terrible. He didn't know that when he was here. I guess he didn't read the emails that come in. I read them. Just I think.
I don't know how to tell you this, but we got to finish the service, guys. We're on page 586 as we rise for Aleinu. 586, we rise for Aleinu. Our on-deck families, if you're on deck, B'nai Mitzvah, come on up. Come on up, you got to attend the Ark. B'nai Mitzvah on-deck families, come on up.
Parents and kids.
Now you're on deck.
Oh, for next, yes. Yes, for next week.
That's right. That's right.
I do, too.
Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, lategeru laliotzer bereshit, shelo asanu pigoyei haratzot, velo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר וחיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Making ready for Kaddish on 598. We frame this moment of memory with the beautiful reading of Rabbi Chaim Stern from Gates of Prayer. The light of life is a finite flame. Like the Sabbath candles, life is kindled, it burns, it glows. It is radiant with warmth and beauty, but soon it fades. Its substance is consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, in light we are seen. The flames dance, and our lives are full. But as night follows day, the candle of our life burns down in gutters. There is an end to the flames. We see no more and are no more seen. Yet we do not despair, for we are more than a memory slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives, we give life. Something of us can never die. We move in the eternal cycle of darkness and death, of light and life. This Shabbat, we remember those lights that still live on in our hearts. Sylvia Korn, Melvin N. Borden, Nathaniel Talon, Ruth Plofsky-Barish, Joseph A. Cohen, Ruth Scheer, Rosalind Komaroff, Alex Dorfman, Sophie Zeisman, Joseph Stein, Barbara O'Connell, Herb Balin, Laura Dolger, Harold Arian, Jesse Gannis, Bernard Altman, Jody Lenatra, Walter Jacobs, Myron Glassberg, Michael Dorff, Lawrence Weiss, Cy Froelich, Jerry Cohen, Jerome Rubin, Murray Nadler, Hattie Spear, Henry Bagelman, Hugo Kirschbaum, Marjorie Balber, Lloyd Edward Elliott, Robert Morris, Stanley Corson, Jewel Bergen, Catherine Glazer, Stanley Gelfman, Ruth Baer, Charles Barton, Laurel Phillips, Sarah Schultz, Harris Sternlicht, Clarice Serling, Anna Rose Mendelson, and Bernard Rosenstadt. To their memories, we link those who have left us in the past 30 days, Shaloshim, Saul Sonnenschein, stepfather of Alan Grad, along with Ellen and Alyssa Grad, husband of Pauline, loving grandfather. Diane Blum, wife of Bud Motzkin, mother of Jordan and Jonathan, grandma of 2. Gregory Scherslep, husband of Reza, father of Boris and Ellen, grandfather of 5. Herbert Schumann, husband of Dale, father of Keith and Stacy, grandfather of 5, great-grandfather of 2. Marion Froelich, mother of Carol and Peter, grandmother of 3, great-grandma of 4, predeceased by her husband, Henry. Joel Peter Katz, husband of Harriet, father of Gabby, Leonardo, Eva, and Roberto, grandfather of 9, great-grandfather of 5. Betty Kaplan, mother of Charles, grandmother of 2, great-grandma of 5. Stanley Becker, father of David and Debbie, grandfather of 4, great-grandfather of 2, and Alex Kleinman, son of Elizabeth Graves, to be laid to her eternal rest this Sunday, our member Jill Rhodes, mother of Dante and Paris, daughter of Bert and Marcia, sister of Jarrett, aunt of Allison and Emily, cousin of Bradley, Eliza, and Michael and Minna. Anyone here add a name in sacred remembrance? As their lights still shine, we join together in words of Kaddish. Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon u'b'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lamei maya. Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shemei d'kudsha barichu, le'elah min kol berchata v'shirata, tush berchata v'nechamata, dami ran v'yalma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imru. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be our blessing. Amen. Amen.
Shabbat Shalom. I'm Steve Lehman, President of the Board of Trustees of Larchmont Temple, and on behalf of the board, I'd like to welcome everybody joining us here tonight, our congregation members, our special guests, everybody joining us by live stream. It's nice to see a packed house, and nice to see it every week. I want to give a very special welcome to our Double Chai Plus members here. It sounds like a Starbucks order, I know, but it's much more than that. Your continued dedication and devotion to LT throughout all these years is so inspiring, and we thank you for your presence and your support. And we take so much strength in seeing all of you here with us tonight. So thank you so much for joining us and letting us celebrate with you. Thanks, as always, to our clergy for a wonderful and special service, and especially to our musical providers, our accompanist David, our clarinetist Sam, and the Shir Amir Choir. Always such a joy to hear. Thank you all for being with us and for filling this sanctuary with beautiful, beautiful music. We are also so excited to be led in being taught and in prayer tomorrow by our B'nai Mitzvah. We have Taylor Deutsch and Meyer Jacobson. Really excited to hear from you both tomorrow. Mazel tov in advance to you both. Now that I've said it, you can't back out. You've gotten the mazel tov. You're locked in. And also mazel tov to your parents, to Samantha and Adam, and to Jen and Daryl. We know you guys are going to do great tomorrow. And if you're not able to join us tomorrow, go on the website, or the weekly email has the link for their drashes, and hear what they're going to teach us. It's really very heartfelt and poignant, and much less depressing what the rabbi said. Much more uplifting. A few announcements. Next Saturday, June 8th, we have our last Mitzvah Core project for the year. We're going to be harvesting vegetables and pulling weeds in a local community garden, which helps feed the hungry. So that's from 10:30 to 12. And you can find your RSVP information in the weekly email for that if you'd like to join. Sunday on June 9th, we have a really special event with the ADL leading a Words to Action anti-Semitism program for college students and 11th to 12th graders who are really these days facing a unique challenge on the place where they reside. So this is an incredibly important topic for them these days, and we encourage all of our older teens and college students to join. 6 to 7:30 p.m. in the garden room next Sunday. RSVP once again through the weekly email. Information there. Next Tuesday, June 11th, we're going to be celebrating Shavuot, and with it including a service of confirmation for our 26 confirmands. We have 26 confirmands this year, which is just so spectacular. 7 p.m. we'll be starting to honor and learn from these impressive students. And if that isn't draw enough for you, there's also a Make Your Own Sunday event right afterwards. And no RSVP required. You can just show up. You don't have to RSVP for this one. We also have the Shavuot Yitzchor service happening the following Wednesday, 9 a.m. I want to remind everybody about our L'chaim Senior Series, which has really been so successful this year, launched this year, and has just gotten a great following. Our next Lunch and Learn is going to be June 13th, Thursday, June 13th. It's every second and fourth Thursday of the month. So I was having trouble doing math in my head there. But June 13th, and it's going to be focused on wellness with a panel of experts on how to care for body, mind, and spirit, which we could all use a little of. So don't have to be a senior. Come and learn how to care for yourself. A great thing to do. And last, just a reminder that the Larchmont Temple annual meeting of the congregation is going to be 2 Fridays from now, June 14th. We're going to start at 6 p.m. in the social hall and follow it by a festive Erev Shabbat service and an installation ceremony in the sanctuary at 7. At the annual meeting, we'll have appetizers and light food. Notice of and materials for the meeting were sent out to everybody, so you should have gotten them. You can also find them in links from the weekly email or from the website, or you can contact the temple office. We hope all of you will attend. We'd really like to see as many people there as possible. Once again, no RSVP required, just show up. But we do ask that whether you're planning to attend or not, please submit your proxy vote in advance so we can make sure your vote is counted and as many people as possible are represented. And instructions for that also, of course, in the weekly email and on the website links. So we have a lot going on. That was just a sampling of it. All of this stuff you can find in the weekly email, on the website, contacting the temple office. Come and take advantage of as much as you can before we start getting a little quiet for the summer. Lots of great things going on. And most especially, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. We're going Adon Olam.
Adon Olam. We better be going Adon Olam. I love that. We rise for our closing song.
625 should you need. Adon Olam Asher Malach Ay da 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 Beterem kol yetzir nivra Ay da 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 Le'nasa v'chafso Ay da 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 Azay melech
Shabbat Shalom. Dinner in the garden room. In the garden room.